Thompson is on the bubble. And coming onto the speedway, main event winner on the American Canadian Tour at Airborne Raceway in Plattsburgh. Back on the 5th from St. Denis, 15.534 or better to knock Gary Cunningham off the final qualified spot. First lap for Blair Bassett, 13.739. 13.739. .094 for Thompson. And they're going to have to make some changes on that car as he's feathering it just to get through the corner. Today. First lap, 13.957. 13.957 for Rupert Irwin. .926. 13.926 for Parker in the 41. .497. Mike Rowe is in the show. 13.497 bumps Gary Cunningham. That will make Rowe for 1. 13.812 for Alexander Gingras. Gingras in the 6.4, not nearly enough for Allard in the 7th. 13.964 in lap number 1. Second 5 for Scott Dragon. Nearly got a piece of the wall coming off turn 4. Track. Let's see what the rookie can do. The latest member of one of Vermont's great racing families takes the white flag. Lap number 1 for Jay LeCaire, 13.791, not good enough. 13.791 for LeCaire, looking to become only the 3rd rookie in the Milk Bowl field. Second lap for LeCaire. On the road, the 34, Jerry Winch, the Airborne Raceway champion, Bubba Hickory, top runner in his rookie season here at Thunder Road. They are going to have to hustle. Cody Chevrolet pace car set to come in on the back straightaway. We are ready for action. 21 will start, 4 to qualify. Last chance, Tiger B feature under the green. David Wilcox with a break on the outside lane. Wilcox in the 61 has it. 66, Chip Grenier back to second. Ron DeRuja, Ray Stearns in 89. DeRuja in the 94 hangs it high to the outside. He'll make the move for second now. Ron DeRuja, the New Hampshire driver, top side in the 94. Flying on the front straightaway as the leader Wilcox begins to pull away in the 61 car now. 66, Chip Grenier rides in second. 89, Ray Stearns. 94, Ron DeRuja. Then Wild Wally moving in on the 22. In the 61, beginning to pull away now at the front of the field. Chip Grenier, the 66, rides in second. Third is the 89 of Ray Stearns. Final qualifier, 94 to Roches. Renfrew moves in. Look out! Bubba's headed! Bubba Hickory hard into the other legs, and we've got yellow. Yellow flag, Bubba off the top of turn 3. Hickory airborne off the top of turn number 3. The car stayed upright. Arnie's okay. Not happy, but okay. Holy cow, that was a flyer. He was about 12 feet in the air off the top of 3. about Bubba. He's mad enough that he can't be hurt. Here comes Bubba. Trying to shake the dirt out of his head. Spots that count right now. Here they come off 4, looking for the restart. They've got the green. Side by side as they race to the back straightaway. Wilcox in the 61 away with it. Chip Grenier looking for room down low in the 66, trying to slide it in. Stearns is there in the 89 car. 89, Ray Stearns down low for second. 22, Wally Renfrew looking for room in the number 4 spot. Renfrew now diving down to the inside lane. Dave Wilcox pulling away once again in the 61. The battle is for second. 89, Stearns on the inside. 66, Grenier on the outside. Then DeRosa and Renfrew. Ron DeRosa rim rides the outside lane, holds off Wally Renfrew for the final spot. Renfrew trying to stick the nose in again down low. Chip Grenier trapped on the outside, fighting in the 66 car. Stearns goes to second. DeRosa out of the inside as they dirt track it. Ron DeRosa to the inside will take over third now. Grenier back to fourth, but not for long. Here comes Wild Wally getting into it. Renfrew in the 22 for the final spot. Wild Wally on the inside lane looking to pick up the final position. Renfrew in the 22 by a nose hazard. Wally Renfrew, 66 Chip Grenier, now Mark Germain, and out of the back here comes Reno Gervais on the 12. The king of the kingdom from the final row on the field moving up. Keep an eye on the 12, Reno Gervais from deep in the pack getting into it now. Gervais needs 3 to qualify. Chip Grenier off the pace, the 66 to pit road. 61, Dave Wilcox. 89, Ray Stearns. Ron DeRosa, the 94, and Wild Wally. Here comes Gervais to the outside lane. Reno Gervais from 20th place at the start on the move in the outside lane. Here comes the king of the kingdom going to work. Through the corner. Beetle Bailey around in turn number 1. Bailey backs it down to the infield. We stay green. Gervais again is sideways in 4. Reno Gervais and Mark Germain side by side for 5th and closing in on Wally Renfrew. Here comes Gervais to the outside for the final spot. Lights it up! Leaders off corner number 4, 61 Wilcox. 89 Stearns. Ron DeRosa and Wally Renfrew as Reno Gervais begins to close in with 5 to go. 5 to go. The battle will be for 4th. Gervais in the 12. Dirt tracks it to the outside. Gervais throwing everything at Wally Renfrew, but the kitchen sink. They're 3 wide in 3. 3 wide in 4. Oh, Renfrew's around. 3 wide again into turn 4. Wilcox, Stearns, DeRosa, and Gervais now the top 4. Are winding down. off 4 will get the white flag. 89 Stearns in second. Ron DeRosa the 94, then Reno Gervais in the 12. Final time off 4. David Wilcox wins the B. Ray Stearns, Ron DeRosa, Reno Gervais in the 12. As your winner, the Green's Ace Hardware, car number 61 to Dave Wilcox. Boy, I'll tell you what, these Tigers just keep doing it over and over and over every single day, every single night. Outstanding run. Wilcox, Stearns, DeRosa, and Gervais will take the final 4 spots to the Tiger Mini Milk Bowl. All right. Keep an eye on the 25 of Whitcomb coming from deep in the field. Set to go. LeCaire on the inside. Cunningham on the outside. Renadette, LaPearl, Legendre, and Lemaire. Here we go! Joey LeCaire away with the lead in the back chute. Patrick LaPearl muscles to the inside for second. Gary Cunningham, Steve Renadette, and Monty Lemaire on the outside. Renadette in the 76 for the final spot. Feeling the heat from Monty Lemaire on the outside. Lemaire letting it all hang out. LeCaire, LaPearl, Cunningham, and Renadette. The only 4 to count right now. David Whitcomb beginning to move in the 25. LeCaire trying to get out of Dodge. Dan Casey into the infield in the 63 car. LeCaire trying to pull away at the front of the pack. LeCaire, LaPearl, and Cunningham. Then the battle for 4th. Renadette and Monty Lemaire going at it. Lemaire in his first start of the year giving it a great ride on the outside. Monty Lemaire says, back up car or not, I want the Milk Bowl spot. 3 wide in quarter 4. Blair Bassett in trouble. Bassett in the 65 off the pace. He'll take it to pit road. Kendall Legendre in the 20 down low goes to 5th place. Legendre in the 20 now, 1 spot out of the money. David Whitcomb trying to move up in the 25. Whitcomb now looking to the outside. Steve Renadette. Renadette holding on to the final spot to the Milk Bowl. Kendall Legendre, and here comes Whitcomb. Yellow flag. Pace car is in, here they come. Down to the stripe, green flag. LeCaire gets the jump. Alex Gingras in trouble in the 27 car. Gingras to the top of turn number 2. Yellow flag is out. Caution on the speedway for Alexandre Gingras. The top 5 finishes in ACT races here at the road this year. Whitcomb is going to have to fight his way into this thing the hard way. Here they come. LeCaire and LaPearl to the stripe. Green flag. Once again, it's Joey LeCaire. LaPearl back in line, second, Cunningham third. Here comes Kendall Legendre. Legendre in the 20 to the inside. Kendall Legendre can't get it down. Here comes Monty Lemaire. Here comes Dave Whitcomb. Lemaire and Whitcomb rim ride the outside. Monty Lemaire and Kendall Legendre wheel to wheel. David Whitcomb in a 25 looking to make some hay in the outside lane. 4 car. George Herring back in the 22. Here they come. Out of turn 4 on the hammer. Oh, LaPearl doesn't go. Let go. Reddit in the hole. Steve Reddit, Legendre and LaPearl. Patrick LaPearl did not come up to speed, and they piled up behind him. Whitcomb. Here they come. Off corner number 4. The green is out. Cunningham with a jump. Gary Cunningham gets the jump. Gets the lead on the back chute. Gary Cunningham takes it over. LeCaire back to second. McGrath in the hole. Top into yellow flag. Yellow flag. Caution is out. Jacob Cunningham and LeCaire. Whitcomb and Potter. Here we go. Gary Cunningham has it into turn 3. Whitcomb to the bottom for second now. David Whitcomb in the 25 moving. Fights him off. Whitcomb is third. Randy Potter in fourth, and Robin Wood in the 61. Here comes LaPearl. Patrick LaPearl dirt tracking the 91, trying to get back into it. LaPearl nearly off the back straightaway on the 91. Joey LeCaire, Dave Whitcomb, and Randy Potter. Carl Allard trying to charge up the outside of the 7. Allard in the 7 to the outside of Scott Bashon now. Well, they're bumping again in turn 1 and 2. Front 4 trying to break away now. Jeff Spooner into the infield. Laps winding down. Cunningham, LeCaire, Whitcomb, and Potter. Second. Whitcomb is third, then Randy Potter. White flag ready to fly for Cunningham. Final time at turn number 3. The B feature goes to Gary Cunningham. LeCaire is second. Dave Whitcomb and Randy Potter, the final man. So the field is complete for the 37th annual Vermont Chevy Dealers Milk Bowl. Gary Cunningham, Joey LeCaire, David Whitcomb, and Randy Potter on their way to the main event.
The crews of the qualified cars for the 37th annual Milk Bowl. Their families, their friends, their teams, really let them hear it. And now for the 37th time, row 5. From Williston, Vermont, the Land Air Express and the driver of car number 92, Chad Wheeler. And from Lamoille County in the Bucks Furniture, number 75, Pistol Pete Becto. Rookie, number 44 from Montpelier, David Pembroke. And with him from Virgins, Steve Miller. Champion in the Subway shops, number 54, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Beatty. And with him on the inside of the row, number 55 from Milton, Vermont, Brent Dragon. Farmer of Lamoille County. From Morrisville, the County Oil car, number 40, Dwayne Lamphere. And the first woman to ever achieve a major track championship in short track racing, Tracy Belrose. The outside pole position belongs to the 1997 Milk Bowl champion. Would you welcome, please, from Montpelier, Vermont, driving for the Northfield Savings Bank, Phil Scott. Attempting to do what no driver has ever done in Milk Bowl history. From Colchester, Vermont, the Goss Dodge, number 45 entry, would you welcome the great Brian Hoare. This short track race in America. Could we have one more round of applause for these drivers and for their teams as they prepare for action? And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask 17-year-old Justin St. Louis of Mount Mansfield Union High School and a member of our Street Stock Division, Justin St. Louis and the crew of number 3.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Justin St. Louis and the number 3 crew, ladies and gentlemen.
Engines. Turn number 4. Bud Hill, where are you? Let's send them away in style as they come by. The crew chiefs and the flag bearers down in the infield. Coming to you now. Turn number 4 in the main grandstand on the parade lap. Brian Hoare and Phil Scott, Tracy Belrose and Dwayne Lamphere. Front straightaway, they're all yours now. Brent Dragon and Chuck Beatty, Steve Miller and David Pembroke. Becto and Wheeler, Marsha and Stone, the top 12. Rich Lowry and Chris Michaud, Mike Rowe, and Eric Hoover battle in the 37th Annual Milk Bowl. Brian Hoare and Phil Scott. Tracy Belrose and Dwayne Lamphere. Brent Dragon, Chuck Beatty, Steve Miller, and the 92 of Chad Wheeler. Here they come. Segment number 1 on its way to the line. Here they come. Green is out. And on the break, it's Phil Scott by a nose into turn 1. Scott on the outside lane by half a car length down the back straightaway. Belrose and Lanphier side by side, second and third to the line. Bill Scott leads the milk bowl. Scott drives around the outside of Brian Hoare and puts him away. Pulls away by a car length. Hoare is second. Tracy Belrose and Dwayne Lanphier side by side for third off corner number 4. Lanphier has the spot. Front 7 now, double file. Here's Lanphier to the bottom on Brian Hoare. The pole winner and defending champion is going backward early. Hoare shuffled to the outside. Lanphier takes over second. Here comes Tracy Belrose to the low line for third. A major shock in segment 1. Hoare slams the door on Belrose in turn 3. Bill Scott by 5 car lengths is the leader. Lanphier in second. Brian Hoare pushing high in the corners, rides third. Belrose is fourth. Fifth belongs to Brent Dragon. In sixth, it's Chuck Beatty. Seventh is Steve Miller. Side by side. Oh, trouble in turn 3. Gary Cunningham in trouble. Joey LeCaire is off the top of turn 3, trying to avoid it. LeCaire off the top in 4. Will go a lap down as the leaders hit the line. Bill Scott by 5 car lengths leads it. Lanphier rides in second. 5 more back to Brian Hoare in third. Fourth is Tracy Belrose. Fifth to Brent Dragon. Chuck Beatty 6th. Seventh is Steve Miller. 8th to Peter Fecteau. Bill Marcia 9th. 10th place is Dave Pembroke. Pembroke, the first car in the outside lane. He'll now find a hole, tuck it in behind Marcia in the 10th position. 11th belongs to Rich Lowry. Mike Rowe is 12th. 13th to Chad Wheeler. Side by side in 14th and 15th, it's Mark Farnier and Jamie Fisher. 16th to David Foster. Belrose fighting her way to the inside on Hoare. Tracy Belrose will take the third spot away. The Goss Dodge Chevrolet going backward in segment number 1. Brian Hoare, the pole sitter, back to fourth, and that may not last as he is being hounded now by Brent Dragon. Dragon in the 55 Pontiac all over the back bumper of Brian Hoare. Bill Scott pulling away with the lead. It's up to 8 car lengths now. 11 laps on the board as he hits the start-finish line. Lanphier rides in second. Here's Dragon to the inside on Hoare. Brian Hoare now is in big trouble. Dragon underneath him for fourth. Chuck Beatty right behind for fifth. Then Miller and Fecteau. Brian Hoare freight train to the outside and going backward now. The Goss Dodge Chevrolet. His hopes for the Milk Bowl segment win are gone. Now he's just fighting for the overall. Steve Miller drives under. Chuck Beatty drives under. Here comes Fecteau to the inside. Brian Hoare dropping like a rock now as he struggles in the outside lane. Tracy Belrose is closing in on Dwayne Lanphier. That'll be the battle for second place. Lanphier still with a car length in hand on Belrose. Brian Hoare continues to go backward. Pete Fecteau drives underneath him to take 7th. Bill Marcia goes underneath him for 8th place. The rookie Dave Pembroke will be the next in line. Brian Hoare in free fall here in segment 1 with 15 laps complete, 35 still to go, and Belrose is on the attack for second place now. From 5 car lengths back, she is now on the rear bumper of Dwayne Lanphier. Looks to the outside in 2-0 there. 4th belongs to Brent Dragon. 5th is Chuck Beatty. Here comes Belrose to the outside. The track champion will try it the hard way down the front straightaway. Bill Scott half a straightaway ahead with the lead, but now it is wheel to wheel for second. Dwayne Lanphier on the inside. Tracy Belrose on the outside. Nose to nose, inches apart and dead even as they hit the start-finish line. Off turn 2, now Belrose with a wheel out on top. Tracy Belrose, the Thunder Road track champion, by a couple of feet. Trouble in turn 1. Chris Michaud is in trouble. Left rear tire is down on the Quality Market machine. Yellow flag is on the speedway. Caution out with 8. Brent Dragon, Chuck Beatty, and Steve Miller. Here they come up through the gearbox. Down to the line, looking for the green. They've got it. Side by side into turn number 1. Little bit of contact. Scott by a nose has it. Tracy Belrose puts the nose to the inside on Lanphier. Dwayne Lanphier now trying to run the outside. Slams the door on Belrose, but she won't give. Lanphier chops her again in 1. Dwayne Lanphier put the squeeze on Belrose. Comes out of it with second. Belrose now to the outside, says, "That's all right, I'll take you the hard was fun, didn't so much as touch the bumper. She blows him away on the outside lane. Belrose goes to second. Phil Scott looks in the mirror, moves up the track a bit to try and block the 2-car. It is Scott the leader. Right on his back bumper, nose to nose. Lanphier and Belrose inside and out. It's Tracy Belrose on the outside with it. She pulls up on Phil Scott now. A little bit sideways out of 4. Side by side in 4th and 5th. It's Chuck Beatty down to the inside of Brent Dragon. Then Pete Bechto and Steve Miller wheel to wheel. Belrose has won the battle for second. She's got the number 2 position. Wheel to wheel now for 4th and 5th. Chuck Beatty, the 4-time Thunder Road champion, to the inside of Brent Dragon. Right behind them, 2 abreast, it's Pete Bechto and Steve Miller. Then Brian Hoare, Bill Marcia, Jamie Fisher, and David Pembroke. $50 a lap going on the board for Phil Scott. Scott racking up the money, but Belrose is closing in now. She peeks to the inside in 4 and can't make it. Phil Scott trying to rack up the wire-to-wire payday in segment number 1. Scott could make over $3 grand if he goes coast to coast in the opener, but right now he's not thinking money, as Belrose is all over him on the front chute. Third, a car length back, is Dwayne Lanphier. Brent Dragon by a nose on the outside, but Chuck Beatty will not give up that battle. They continue to go wheel to wheel for 4th and 5th. Right behind them, it's 2 abreast action. Pete Bechto on the inside of Steve Miller. Then Brian Hoare, Bill Marcia, Jamie Fisher, and David Pembroke. Pembroke riding in the 14th spot right now. Check that, 11th spot for Pembroke. 12th is Mike Rowe. Jay LeCaire, 13th. Eric Williams, 14th. 15th now is Rich Lowry. Tracy Belrose continues to shadow Phil Scott down the front straightaway. Lanphier just a car length back in 3rd. The battle for 4th continues to wage. It is Dragon on the outside of Chuck Beatty. 20 to go this time. 30 complete in segment 1 of the Milk Bowl. Side by side, it's Chuck Beatty on the inside of the 55 of Brent Dragon. Dragon on the outside lane. Belrose now looking to the outside for the lead. Tracy Belrose has shadowed Phil Scott for about 20 laps. Now she's decided she wants the lap money. Belrose to the outside, puts a wheel up on Scott. It's Scott in the Ford. Belrose in the Chevy, bumping off turn 4. Phil Scott holds on to it. Down the back straightaway, Belrose drops back a car length. Lanphier still in 3rd. 4th for the moment is Chuck Beatty. Brent Dragon still on the outside, hammering hard in 5th. Bechto is 6th. 7th to Steve Miller. Brian Hoare is 8th. Jamie Fisher 9th. Bill Marcia riding in the 10th spot. Belrose back on the attack, is on Scott's bumper again. Next time by, it'll be 15 laps to go. 15 to go for Phil Scott and Tracy Belrose. They have pulled away from Lanphier by 5 car lengths now. Pete Bechto drives to the inside of Brent Dragon. He'll try and make the move on Dragon for the number 5 spot. Belrose again to the outside for the lead. Here comes Tracy one more time. The track champion is halfway there at the line. Tracy Belrose pulling up on the outside lane. Trouble in turn 2. Jamie Fisher is in trouble. Fisher off the top. Todd Stone around. Yellow flag. Caution is out. Jamie Fisher, Todd Stone tangled up. Now we'll go at it for the win in segment 1 of the Milk Bowl. Scott on the inside. Belrose on the outside. Here they come to the striped green flag. Side by side at a 1. Scott and Belrose, nothing to choose between them. Down the back straightaway, they're dead even. Then Lanphier, Bechto, Chuck Beatty. To the line they come. Dead even, nobody to pick it. It is Scott down low. Belrose up high with a dozen laps remaining for the win in segment 1 of the Milk Bowl. Brian Hoare fighting back to the inside. He goes low for 5th place. Scott that time by 2 feet at the line. Phil Scott and Tracy Belrose battling it out for the lead. Lanphier is 3rd. Bechto 4th. Brian Hoare 5th. And here comes Mike Rowe getting into it. The king of the Oxford Plains Speedway. Mike Rowe on the bottom and charging for 5th. Belrose has a wheel up for the lead now. A spectacular battle at the front of the field. throttle off the top of turn 3, pounds the outside retaining wall. Lowry with a vicious lick at full throttle off the top of 3. Chad Wheeler torn up in the 92 car. Here, Fecto, Hoare, and Mike Rowe from 15th place. Here they come. Off corner number 4, Green is out, and Belrose has the break by 3 feet at the line. Phil Scott trying to hang with her on the outside. Not going to do it. Belrose by half a car length away with it. Here comes Dwayne Lanphier to the bottom for second. Lanphier fills the hole. He wants the 2 spot. Dwayne Lanphier literally pushing Tracy Belrose down the front straightaway. Todd Stone is in trouble. Right rear down on car number 1. The rookie trying to find his way to the pits. He lets the traffic clear. Belrose by half a car length leads it. Phil Scott hanging tough on the outside lane in second. Lanphier down low third, then in a high line it's Fecto fourth. Brian Hoare fifth. Mike Rowe, Steve Miller, and Chuck Beatty. Tracy Belrose pulls away now. Here's the battle for second. Trouble yellow flag is out. Caution is out. We may have some hang on. Belrose and Scott. Lanphier and Fecto, Hoare and Rowe. Here they come. Off turn 4 for the green. They've got it. And again, it's Belrose by a couple of feet at the line. As they hit the back straightaway, Belrose now by 3 feet, but Scott hanging with her on the outside. Tracy Belrose hugs the bottom. Scott runs it wide. Belrose the leader with 5 laps to go. 5 to go, and it is Scott and Belrose for all the marbles in segment 1. Phil Scott hangs it wide, pushes the nose in front. Back comes Belrose. She'll lead by inches with 4 to go. Lanphier and Fecto inside and out, 2 abreast right behind them. Then Brian Hoare and Mike Rowe. Here they come to the line. It'll be 3 to go. And again, it's close. It's Belrose by a wheel. Next time by, 2 laps to go. The battle for the win in segment number 1. Belrose and Scott, Lanphier and Fecto, Hoare and Rowe. Here they come, 2 to go. Belrose by half a car length that time. White flag set to fly on one of the best segments, best first segments in Milk Bowl history. Here they come. Billy Marshall running slowly. Here they come the leaders. They're going to have to go around him. Belrose slides. Scott high. 3 wide into 2, and they get through. Scott on the outside takes it by a nose. Here they come for the checkers. It's going to be a photo finish at the stripe, and it's going to be Phil Scott by inches. Belrose is second. Fecto, Lanphier, and Brian Hoare. Ladies and gentlemen, without question, the best first segment in the 37-year history of the Milk Bowl. Give it to Phil Scott by a nose in the 14. Justin Hart and the 77 for Fred Dezan. Here they come, 20 laps. Segment 1 for the street stock. Score it just like the Milk Bowl. We're under green. Down the back straightaway will lead it. Nelson in the 12 drops in line. Second, John Savage. Patrick Underwood wheel to wheel for third. Wheelock and Nelson running 1 and 2. John Savage on the bottom in the 62 now. Savage on the inside, Underwood on the outside, Joe Blaze and Ron Morrell, then David Foss in the 16. Joey Blaze running the infield in the 14, didn't lose a spot. Blaze in the 14, Morrell in the 88, side by side for 5th. And David Foss in the 41 of Kevin Obey. Straightaway, the track champion Tyler Cahoon laying them down 3 wide on the outside lane. Hang on, Rach! Look out! They're coming back 39, away with it on the back chute. David Foss in trouble. The 16 pulls to the infield. Wheelock and Nelson go 1 and 2. Savage in the 62, Wheelock in the 66. It's Devil Ham. Patrick Underwood on the outside. Driver's not having a lot of luck getting out of the pack right now. Wheelock in the 39 leads it. Jerry Nelson in the 12, and they continue to go wheel to wheel for third and fourth. 62, John Savage. 66, Patrick Underwood, the team cars on the back straightaway. And the 88 of Ron Morrill and the 14, Joe Blaze. The two rookies running 5th and 6th now. 7th, another rookie, Jeff French in the 06. Savage in the low line, takes over third now. 3 wide into turn 3, beating and banging. Tim, Tim! Oh, man! Heavy-duty wall banger in 4. Tim Campbell in the 34. Field set for the restart. Tony Wheelock, Jerry Nelson, John Savage and Patrick Underwood, green flag. Keep an eye on the 34. I think we've had a reversion. We're up. Joe Blaze bounces off the 06. Go, Jeffrey! Never lost a spot, ladies and gentlemen. 4 wide on the back chute. Rick Streeter in the 9 says, get me out of this. 3 wide into turn 4. Justin Hart, the rookie on the outside in the 4, making hay. Tony Wheelock and Jerry Nelson. Patrick Underwood. Oh, hang on, Justin saved it. Streeter's around in the 9. Crunch bunch. The street stocks are feeling their oats this afternoon. They said, we can't run like Scott and Belrose, but we can beat each other up good. Ron Morrill, the rookie in the 88, beginning to move now. He's on the outside looking for third place. With 2 to go. He's up and rolling. Hart is up and rolling, and they stay under the green. Tony Wheelock, Jerry Nelson, and here comes Ron Morrill in the 88. White flag, 1 to go. 3 wide in turn 4. Crashing in turn 4. Bumping and banging in turn 4. Time out of 4, checkers are out. 39, Tony Wheelock, your winner. Jerry Nelson, Patrick Underwood, and Ron Morrill. A its moments. 33, 1 and 8, the finish. Tigers under the green in their first segment. Fast Eddie away early in the 27. Eddie Patterson out on top. Brian Delphi, the 55, through for second. Bumping and grinding at the front of the pack. 55, Delphia takes over second. Donat Fremont, the 06 to the bottom for third. Fremont in the 06 now third. Tim Martin in fourth. Josh Lovely up to fifth now. Outside lane dropping back. Inside line beginning to move on the back straightaway. 96, Brian Boudreau trying to hang on to the high lane. Sideways out of 4. John Donahue, the point leader in the 26, going nowhere right now. He's still stuck in the back of the pack. Eddie trying to pull away with it in the 27. Boudreau way sideways. Redmond into the infield in the 16 car, gets it refired. Eddie Patterson and Brian Delphia, Donat Fremont and Timmy Martin, the top 4. Shoot. Boudreau getting shuffled. Look out, Nelly hangs onto it somehow. Fast Eddie out on top, pulling away in the 27 car. 55, Brian Delphia rides in second. Donat Fremont in third. Fourth to 0 of Tim Martin looking down to the inside in turn 3. Martin trying to make the move for it. Can't get it done. Mike Rollins in the 90. 18, Billy Donahue beginning to move out of the back of the pack. Rollins in the 90 now takes it to the outside lane. Mike Rollins moving up. Next time in segment 1 for the Napa Tigers. Well, Tim Martin is around in the 0. Josh Lovely to the bottom on Donat Fremont now. The battle for third place. 54, Lovely. Fremont in the 06. Look out. Pete Potvin, Ricky Roberts. Domino Joe is over. Yellow flag, Joe Steffen over the top into Pete Potvin and Ricky Roberts. Car number 90. Field is set, pace car is in. 13 laps complete in segment 1 for the Tigers. Here they come. Off 4, green is out. Well, look out! Josh Lovely's headed for the Willies. He hasn't left it yet. Now he has. Black flag for Lovely. Look out, they're wanging again on the back chute. Oh, Doug Murphy and Eric Pembroke are in it. Fast Eddie on the inside. Brian Delphia on the outside. Mike Rollins and David Welch. Green flag. Eddie Patterson to the back straightaway has it. Mike Rollins to the inside will go for second. Craig Roy right behind him for the 3 spot now. Rollins goes to second. Roy to third. Brian Delphia now. Whoa! Johnny Langlois in it. Piled up in turn 4. Every tire on the right side flat. David Redmond and Joe Steffen is in it again. Here they come off 4. Green is out. Side by side of the back chute, it's Rollins by a nose. Patterson down low. Rollins up high. Mike Rollins, your new leader. Oh, Billy Donahue blows it up in 1. Cooper McRitchie to the pitch. Yellow flag. Hang on, Nelly. This could get ugly. Here they come, ready for the restart. Mike Rollins and Fast Eddie. Green flag. Side by side of the back straightaway. It's Rollins with it. Mike Rollins now, Craig Roy, John Donahue, and Reno Gervais. Fast Eddie now going backwards. John Donahue, the point leader, takes over third. Reno Gervais from dead last to 4th now. Gervais, the king of the kingdom, from 26th is up to 4th now in car number 12. Rollins, Roy, Donahue, and Gervais. John Donahue now to the outside. The point leader trying to win the track championship and the Milk Bowl all in 1. Craig Roy on the inside. John Donahue on the outside. Gervais filling the hole downstairs in the 12. Donahue sideways. Johnny Donahue with a handful of race car. Fighting on the outside lane is now Gervais is underneath him in car number 12. Stearns out of the infield in the 89. Leaders will move around him. The battle continues to be for third. Gervais in the 12, Donahue in the 26. A great battle at the front. Checkered flag, Rollins wins it. Craig Roy second. John Donahue, Reno Gervais, and Corey Pitsley in the 48. So segment 1 of the Tiger Milk Bowl goes to Mike Rollins. Craig Roy second. The point leader, John Donahue, gets third. Reno Gervais and Corey Pitsley the top 5. Round 2 of the Milk Bowl is dead ahead. Here, David Pembroke, Brent Dragon, Randy Potter, and Jamie Fisher. Here they come. Out of turn number 4, segment 2 takes the green, and a huge jump for Todd Stone. Stone by 2 car lengths leads it down the back straightaway. Marcia rides in second. Mark Barnier, the hammer on the outside of Joey LeCaire, is third. Well, trouble in the back. Mike Rowe gets turned around. He got bumped by Brian Hoare. Rowe is into the infield, has it rolling. Mike Rowe, who came away with a top 6 finish in segment 1, around early and at the back. Oh, they're bumping at the front now. Marcia into the back of Stone, cuts the right front down. Everybody scrambling to get by Marcia. Cunningham spins. Yellow flag is out. Caution on the speedway. Bill Marcia with a fair, and David Pembroke, the veteran and the rookie, in row number 2. Here they come. Off 4, they'll look for the green flag. They've got it, and we're underway. Side by side into turn 1. Stone and LeCaire race wheel to the back straightaway. Down the back stretch into 3. LeCaire drifting way high, has to hang on to it. Stone gets away to take the lead at the stripe. Mark Barnier down to the inside. He'll dive low for the lead. The Hammer takes it away from Stone in the back chute. Brent Dragon fills the hole up the inside. Nice move by David Pembroke to dive to the inside. Barnier now the leader. Brent Dragon down low on Stone will take away second. Pembroke up the inside to third. Stone, LeCaire, Jamie Fisher going backwards in the high lane now. All the leaders still banging around together at the back of the pack. Dwayne Lanphier, Brian Hoare, Tracy Belrose, Fecto, Scott, Mike Rowe, all running in a bunch. Mark Barnier off turn number 4, leads it with 6 laps complete. Brent Dragon rides in second. David Pembroke, the rookie, is third. Randy Potter up to 4th. 5th now is Jamie Fisher. 6th is Stone, but he is fading on the outside. Chris Michaud runs underneath him for 6th. LeCaire right behind him for 7th. Here comes Brent Dragon for the lead now. The Dragon Wagon moves to the outside in turn number 3. He'll challenge Barnier for the point. Pembroke diving low, moves underneath Dragon. 3-car battle for the lead, and it's going to be Brent Dragon pulling even on the outside lane. Barnier down low, Dragon up high, David Pembroke, Randy Potter, and Jamie Fisher. By a nose, it's Barnier at the stripe that time. Brian Hoare having some problems once again as he skates high in the corners. Lanphier, Belrose, Scott, Beatty, Mike Rowe, and now Bill Marcia moving under the 45 car at the back. Brent Dragon out on top by half a length, but the Hammer will not give it up in the low line. 10 laps complete, it'll be 11. Chuck Beatty's around in the back chute. Beatty in the 54, looping it in the face of the field. Yellow flag is out. Caution on the speedway, look out, dodgeball in the back straightaway, everybody back in. David Pembroke and Jamie Fisher. Here they come off 4, good jump for the Hammer, and they've got the green flag. Barnier with a car length advantage in the outside lane. Barnier down the back straightaway will lead it. Dragon hanging with him on the outside, then Pembroke and Fisher wheel to wheel, followed by Randy Potter and Chris Michaud. Mark Barnier trying to hang on to that low line, but here comes Dragon. Powers down the back straightaway, and he puts a wheel up in the outside lane. Barnier quicker in the corners. Dragon with a burst of horsepower has it by inches at the line that time. Mark Barnier on the inside. Brent Dragon on the outside. Pembroke and Fisher looking for room right behind them. 13 complete. Dragon by a foot that time at the stripe. They are 2 abreast all the way back through the pack right now. Whoa, Jay LeCaire's in the infield. Nails Whitcomb. Pile up. Mike Rowe gets hammered. Rowe spins. David Whitcomb is involved. Pete Fecto. Jay LeCaire got loose in turn 4. Took a set, and when that car bit, he came self-bolt. Here they come. Into turn number 4, it's Dragon and Barnier for the green. Dragon a little bit sideways, and the Hammer gets a bit of a jump on him. Mark Barnier trying to put the squeeze to the back straightaway. Barnier by 3/4 of a length has it. The Hammer making the run on the outside. Mark Barnier at the stripe is your new leader. The Hammer drives it around the outside and slams the door on Dragon. Jamie Fisher is up to 3rd. Dave Pembroke now wheel to wheel with Chris Michaud for 4th and 5th place. And among the contenders, Dwayne Lanphier is leading the pack. Lanphier trying to bust out. He is up to 11th now. Phil Scott right behind him, then Tracy Belrose and Steve Miller. With the demise of Peter Fecto and Brian Hoare's problems, the list of contenders is getting shorter. Here comes Jamie Fisher to the outside now. He'll put the pass on Brent Dragon for 2nd. He'll go after Barnier for the lead. 17 laps are complete, and Jamie Fisher is on the charge. David Pembroke in the 44 wants to go with him. Whoa, off the top is Jay LeCaire. LeCaire in the 88 again in trouble in turn 2. LeCaire, as we get set for the restart, here they come now. Down to the stripe. Green flag is out and they're away. Side by side into turn one. Fisher by a nose has it in the outside lane. Jamie Fisher down the back straightaway into three. Can't quite get it. The Hammer hanging on down on the inside. They'll be dead even at the stripe this time. Whoa, Bernier sideways. Fisher around on the outside. Dragon diving to the inside. The Hammer may have gotten the speed bumps. Fisher's out of it. Right front tire down in the 18. Todd Stone looping the number one. Yellow flag is Pembroke to the line, and they've got the green. Dragon with a good break this time. Oh, Billy Marcia right out in front of the field. He has the presence of mind to pull it way wide and let everybody underneath him on the back straightaway. Barnier to the lead off turn number 4. Mark Barnier at the stripe has it. Inside lane now trying to move. Chris Michaud to the bottom for second place. Low line is Barnier, Michaud, and Eric Williams. High line, Dragon, Pembroke, and Joey LeCaire. Here comes Brent Dragon back in the outside groove. Brent Dragon puts the nose out on the top of turn number 2. They are dead even for the lead again. Barnier down low. Dragon up high. This time it's Brent Dragon by half a car length. The Dragon Wagon making the run on the outside. Looking to take the rookie David Pembroke with him. Pembroke now with a wheel to the outside of Barnier, but the Hammer's not done. He's back underneath Dragon for the lead. Brent Dragon off turn 4 gets the bite, and he'll finish that battle. Dragon away with it. Here comes Pembroke now for second. David Pembroke, the rookie on the outside lane, trying to make the run on Mark Barnier. Pembroke and Joey LeCaire on the outside. Barnier, Chris Michaud, Eric Williams on the inside. About 4 car lengths back. Tracy Belrose and Dwayne Lanphier going to war side by side. Belrose to the outside trying to move up. The lap cars may decide that one, or the cars in front of them rather. Dragon has pulled away with the lead. Pembroke is second. Joey LeCaire out of the outside for third as the high lane is beginning to roll. The Hammer starting to fade on the inside lane. LeCaire takes over third. Next in line will be Chris Michaud. Then behind him, Chad Wheeler and Tracy Belrose. The low lane right now, Barnier, Eric Williams, Dwayne Lanphier, and Steve Miller. So Dragon and Pembroke go 1 and 2. LeCaire is third. Fourth is Michaud. Fifth is Chad Wheeler, and here comes Tracy Belrose. She passes Lanphier on the outside. Lanphier fights his way out of the box. He'll go to the outside to hold off Phil Scott. Belrose on the outside now, looking to overhaul the Hammer for 6th place. Barnier gives way to Chad Wheeler. Wheeler will take over 5th. Belrose now trying to make the run for 6th. Here comes David Pembroke for the lead. He wants Brent Dragon off turn 4. David Pembroke, who had problems in segment 1, trying to put himself right back in the ball game now. This time by, it'll be 20 laps to go. Dragon the leader. Pembroke half a car length back in second. Third is Joey LeCaire. Fourth to Chris Michaud. Fifth is Chad Wheeler. Belrose is up to 6th. The Hammer 7th. 8th is Steve Miller. Eric Williams 9th. Phil Scott, Dwayne Lanphier, Randy Potter, and Chuck Beatty. Brian Hoare running way in the back. He has passed only 2 cars with less than 20 to go. The 2-car battle at the front is now a 4-man dance. Whoa! Pembroke and LeCaire get into it. 360 by Pembroke keeps it rolling. LeCaire backs it to the infield. Here they come with 19 to go. Dragon and Pembroke, Michaud and Belrose, green flag. Side by side into turn number 1. David Pembroke with a wheel out on the outside lane. How about the rookie? Pembroke making a run at Dragon. He will lead at the start-finish line. David Pembroke around the outside takes over the lead in the Milk Bowl. Dragon trying to fight his way back to the bottom. He's there again in 3. Great battle for the lead. Pembroke and Dragon, Michaud and Belrose. Dave Pembroke, dirt tracks it off the top of 2, but Dragon keeps the nose underneath him. They are wheel to wheel for the number 1 spot. Bumping off 4, Pembroke takes it over this time. Dave Pembroke trying to shut the door. He's sideways again. Dragon is back underneath him on the back straightaway. Dragon takes it back again. 15 laps to go. Brent Dragon returns to the point. Pembroke now looking to drop it in line second. Side by side for third. It's Michaud and Belrose, and here comes Belrose. The outside lane is open, and the track champion is beginning to roll now. Tracy Belrose takes third away from Chris Michaud. Trying to run down David Pembroke. 3 more cars make it 4 back to Phil Scott, then Dwayne Lanphier and Chuck Beatty. So Belrose now running for the Milk Bowl lead, running in the 3rd spot in segment 2. Brent Dragon looking to make it 12 to go. He's broken away by a car length. Pembroke is 2nd. Belrose is 3rd. Chris Michaud in 4th. 5th on the outside, Steve Miller, who's having a terrific run this afternoon. Right behind him is Phil Scott as they try and move around the Mark Barnier car. But the Hammer's not done fighting. He's back to the inside of Miller. Good battle now for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's Barnier down low, Miller up high. Then Eric Williams and Phil Scott side by side. Miller around the outside will take over 5th place with 10 to go. 10 laps to go, and Brent Dragon now has begun to draw away. Phil Scott beginning to roll now. Scott around the outside of Barnier. Jamie Fisher and Dwayne Lanphier as Barnier gets sideways. Tracy Belrose going after Dave Pembroke for 2nd. Belrose, the 2nd place finisher in segment 1. Looking to put another deuce on the board in segment 2. She's dead even in turn number 4. Fisher is around. Jamie Fisher looping it in 4. Jamie Fisher looping it in corner number 4. The caution flag is out. The pits will fall in at the rear. Here they come. Dragon and Pembroke lead them down to the stripe. The green flag is out. Side by side in a 1. Again, Pembroke trying to hang with him, but he can't do it. Dragon down the back chute with it. Here's Belrose to the inside. Tracy Belrose down low for 2nd. Pembroke trying to hold her off with 8 to go. Chris Michaud takes the low lane, and here comes Phil Scott. Scott beginning to move now. He's got 5th on the outside. He drives around the 00 of Steve Miller. It is Dragon, Belrose, Pembroke, Chris Michaud, and Phil Scott. And here comes Scott for 4th. Phil Scott puts the Ford on the outside rail. Pulls up alongside Michaud. Pembroke coming back on Belrose for 2nd. David Pembroke driving the wheels off that Pontiac. It is Dragon, Belrose, Pembroke, Michaud, and Scott. It'll be 5 laps to go this time. 5 to go for Brent Dragon. Belrose breaks it open in 2nd. Pembroke dives to the bottom to hold 3rd. Side by side for 4th. It's Michaud and Scott. Here comes Scott. Belrose wants the lead. Tracy Belrose pulling up for the lead in turn 4 now. 4 laps to go, and Belrose is not done yet. Looks in the rearview mirror and sees Phil Scott up to 4th. Belrose puts a wheel up for the lead. Here we go again. 3 to go. Dragon by a car length. Belrose 2nd. Pembroke in 3rd. 4th to Phil Scott. Dragon pulls away a bit on the back chute. Belrose again looking to the high lane, but Dragon's got car enough to hold her off this time with 2 to go. Nose to tail now. Belrose may have to settle for 2nd. Here comes Scott making a late run for 3rd. Phil Scott trying to outrun the rookie Pembroke. White flag. Dragon, Belrose. Pembroke by half a car length over Scott. The battle will be for 3rd and 4th. Final time down the back straightaway. Pembroke on the inside. Scott drives it deep on the outside. Checkered flag. Dragon, Belrose, Pembroke and Scott. Chris Michaud on a pileup in turn 3. Randy Potter, Dave Whitcomb, Rich Lowry, and Mark Barnier involved. So segment 2 of the Vermont Chevy Dealers Milk Bowl goes to Brent Dragon, but the overall lead after 2 belongs to Tracy Belrose. Last race of the year for the street stocks. This ought to be entertaining, because most of these guys didn't care much anyway. Rusty DeWeese in the 35, 16 David Foss, Justin Hart, car number 4, the 9 of Rick Streeter, as they get set to go. Here they come, up 4, the green is out. To the back chute, Rusty DeWeese on the inside. David Foss on the outside, Rick Streeter, Justin Hart, and Jeff French in the 06. Rusty D down low in the 35, leads the way. Foss in second. Rick Streeter, then the rookies, Justin Hart in the 406, Jeff French. Hart on the inside, French on the outside, then the two of Dan Bigelow moving in the high lane. French in the outside lane in the 06 with a wheel up now for the number 4 position. Tim Campbell right behind him in the 34. Rick Streeter diving low. He'll take second away. Rusty DeWeese dropping back now. Foss your leader. Streeter in second. Rusty DeWeese and now Tim Campbell in the 34. First segment winner, 39, Tony Wheelock still back in the pack. 3 wide in turn number 4, the 99 of Wade Menard way up on the outside. Tim Campbell in the 34. Oh, banging on the back chute. Roger Hutchinson in the 13. The 09 and Jim Varno together, and we've got yellow. Caution flying at all times. To the point of being one of those obsessive compulsive things, but that's another story. Here we go. Out of 4, green is out. Rick Streeter gets the point. Streeter in the 9 on the outside lane, has it by a nose. Back comes Foss in the 16. Rick Streeter, David Foss, Tim Campbell, the top 3. Rusty DeWeese is 4th. Justin Hart on the outside takes over 5th place. Three-car battle at the front of the pack. Foss in the 16. The 9 of Streeter. 34, Tim Campbell leading a bit in turn number 2. Campbell through. Look out, the parts are flying now. It's that point of the season when things begin to come disconnected every once in a while. Ralph Keller Island into 15. Tony Wheelock, the segment 1 winner, involved in that one. Everybody rolling. Wheelock now way in the back of the pack. Patrick Underwood into the infield in turn number 3, trying to refire it. Left front tire flat on the 66 car. David Foss, Tim Campbell for the lead at the line. Outside now, will make the move for the lead in turn 4. 16, David Foss trying to run him wide. Leaders beating and banging on the back chute. Foss holds onto it. Campbell second. Rick Streeter in the 9 back in it for 3rd. 5 laps to go next time. 5 to go. Tim Campbell giving the leader a little help out of turn 2. Streeter down low, looking for second of the 9 now. Whoa, look out, Jeff French, Chris Hedges in it. Rick Streeter down low for the lead. Streeter in the 9. Foss in the 16, the lap car 15, Ralph Carroll right in the middle of it. in the 16, holding on. Ralph Coda, the 17, out of the back is flying. Here comes Coda getting into it late. Whoa, let him go, you dirty dog. Oh, he's upside down. Yellow flag, David Foss upside down after getting dumped on the front chute. Yellow. Oh, Rick Streeter flat dumped him, turned him over. There's David Foss. He's out and he's okay. Oh, what the heck, he says. Well, I'm not sure it was heck, but that'll do. All right, set to go. 4 laps remaining for the Crunch Bunch. Here they come. Off corner number 4. Green flag in their way. Good move by David Allen in the 11 as he swaps lanes. He'll go to third. He'll go for second now. Nice move by Allen in the 11. He may win the Milk Bowl with that move. Allen is up to second. The 79 of Dan Nolan getting into it. Nolan down low takes third as they wreck it on the front chute. Coda going for fourth. 2 to go. Tim Campbell and David Allen, Dan Nolan and Ralph Coda with 1 to go now. White flag is out. Allen in the 11 looking to lock up the non-dairy Creamer Bowl. Here they come to the stripe. Checkered flag is out. Campbell wins the segment. David Allen, Dan Nolan, Ralph Coda, and Rusty D. Dairy Creamer Bowl for the street stocks. Allen in the 11 wins it. And the track champion for the year 2000, Tyler Cahoon in car number 83.
For the 4-cylinder class, and for these folks who've worked just as hard as anyone all year, this is just as important. And just about ready to get out of number 83. For the gang from up there, the Cahoons, and yes, indeed, track champion. Oh, his father's killing
Oh,
it.
man. Do you have any idea how much it takes to make Stacy Cahoon waste alcohol?
Tyler, get yourself down here. The Cahoons, how many years have you folks? Hey! Oh, my heart. Looks like the old days at the Tunbridge Fair, doesn't it? Gracious sakes. David, get over here. Congratulations on winning the Milk Bowl. Your version. Ooh. Smoking! Whoa, what a run. I was just, those last few laps, I was just saying my prayer, saying hang on to it. But I got to thank the Vermont Chevy dealers for this. I want to thank all my sponsors, if I may. You may. I want to thank Mike's Electric, Man-to-Go Motors, Hayes Ford, Double D Daycare, Junction 101 Restaurant, Stone Ridge Trucking. This is the weirdest group of sponsors we've ever heard. Mrs. Squirrel Lanes and St. Marie's Market. All up in J. North Troy, Newport, Derby. All right, well, we're awfully glad you folks come down from up there. Congratulations to you for a great Milk Bowl. Again, thank you. And my crew, guys, I love you. Thank you very much. All right. Are they going to get a quick picture? Robert Bond down there with him, right? Nice to have you here. Tyler, get over here. How did you come here when you were 1-year-old? I couldn't remember, to be honest. Yeah, but it's been that long. Well, get your father up here for a second. Congratulations on winning the track championship this year in the 4-cylinder class. How about it for the Cahoons? They love to race this outfit. Taught the kid real good, didn't you?
You know, I didn't teach him a whole lot. I had this dream about when he got big enough to come help me on the race car, then maybe I'd start going better. he had dreams of himself. As soon as he got big enough to drive, he got his own race car. And here he is.
And here's his mom, who you've seen driving too. You got to be happy.
Very happy for him. He really worked hard and deserves that. We're proud of him.
Great racing family. Congratulations, Tyler.
Thank you very much.
All right. Tyler Cahoon, ladies and gentlemen, track champion, 4 cylinders. All right.
Pete Ainsworth on the rear. Here they come. 25 laps. Final run of the year for the Tigers under green. Billy D in the 18 to the point on the back chute. Eric Pembroke diving low for second. Pete Potvin in the 11 for third. Potvin goes to third. Ray Stearns the 89 in fourth. Then Brian Boudreau in the 96. Well, double O's in the infield. Lock it up, Joe. Double O Joe refires it, and we stay under the green. Bill Donahue, Eric Pembroke, and Pete Potvin, your top 3. Breakaway at the front of the pack. The 18 of Bill Donahue. The 2 of Eric Pembroke. Third place automobile. Pete Potvin in the 11. 89 Ray Stearns. 45 John Langlois, and now Cooper McRitchie. McRitchie beginning to roll in the 68 machine. Sideways in 4. The 11 of Pete Potvin leaking fluid last time by. Keep an eye on the 11 of Potvin. Black flag coming out. He's leaking fuel. Third place automobile. The 11 of Pete Potvin. Black flag for a fuel leak. Takes it to the pit. Cooper McRitchie around the outside in the 68. He'll go to 4th place. Out of the back, John Donahue, Mike Rollins, Reno Gervais running close. Well on it, Fremont sideways and around in turn 2. For the 06 sedan at Fremont. Fremont trailing the rear bumper cover. Fremont gets the line. Oh, Cooper McRitchie trying to help him out by knocking it off for him. What a sportsman. Bill Donahue, Eric Pembroke, and Ray Stearns in the 89, your top 3. Fremont now backing off and hitting the wall. John Donahue trying to break clear of the other contenders in the 26. Rollins and Gervais still trapped in the back of the pack. 61 after a good finish in segment 1 is on the move. Wilcox with a 10th in segment number 1. He runs 6th right now. That would put him in the running. John Donahue in the 26 trying to make a run. Cooper McRitchie to the outside for 3rd, can't make it stick. Wilcox moving in the 61 again. Dave Wilcox trying to win the Tiger Milk Bowl. Right now, he's got a total of 15 points. If it ended now, Wilcox would win by 1 over John Donahue. Keep an eye on the 26. Donahue can win the championship and the Milk Bowl, but he needs 2 more cars. Donahue diving low on Joey Becker. Little Irish trying to win the Milk Bowl in the 26, needs 2 more. He's got 1 by a nose. Becker takes it back on the outside. White flag is out. Donahue may not get there. White flag. Bill Donahue, Eric Pembroke. Cooper McRitchie and Ray Stearns. Checkered flag. Billy D wins the segment. Pembroke is 2nd. Cooper McRitchie, Ray Stearns, and David Wilcox.
No one has worked harder. Last time he was here, he crashed up here in turn 4 really hard, and he's done it today, and here come the crews, and boy, I tell you, they've raced all year long. This is their last race, and the Ace Hardware folks from up in the islands have done it today. Here's his wife, and there are tears, and I guess you guys are happy. Huh?
Oh, man, we worked hard all year.
All right. Dave, congratulations. Terrific win here today.
Oh, did we actually win it?
And it was tied, and it comes down to the last segment. Here's Dave Bonk.
Congratulations. Thank you, Bob.
From Champlain Motors up your way in the islands. Just a wonderful win.
We had to do it the hard way, having a flat tire in the heat, work our way through the Concy, the B. It was a rough first segment, but the car was just awesome. Richard Green Oldsmobile was awesome. I got to dedicate this to my wife and kids. It's been a long season, and they've been right there, and the crew and everybody. This is great.
All right, congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations.
All right. Really a great guy and a heck of a team, and we hope when it's all over, I can't get through there because I'll be in the way of your pictures. Good Lord. And the champion, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for John Donahue. What a great year you've had.
I've had a really good year. You know, I've had a lot of good luck. I got a good crew that helps me every week. I got good sponsors, Roberts Electric, T&M Development. I got to especially thank JD Machines. He owns his own business. You know, he had to do a dry shaft for me this week, so I got to thank him a lot. I got to thank everybody. Lowry's Auto, Payless Taxi, Mid-State Electric. We appreciate it. My crew.
And there's no question that you're a terrific driver, and everybody wonders if you're going to move up a slot.
Well, we're working on it. We'll have to see what comes over the off-season, but I'd like to.
All right. Well, you drove beautifully again today. So when it's over, let's have a nice round of applause for John Donahue. What a fine champion, and what a great little racer he is.
His best finish in the final round. Here we go. 50 laps to the Milk Bowl Championship, Fecteau and Rowe. Jay LeCaire and Chad Wheeler, here they come. Off 4, the green is out, and it's a big jump for Peter Fecteau. Fecteau drives away with it. Rowe in line second, Jay LeCaire. Chad Wheeler to the inside on LeCaire as they bump. Neither driver with any fenders on the front end, but they managed to get through it. Wheeler down low on LeCaire. That'll be the battle for third as the front pair have jumped away quickly. Half a straightaway. Fecteau and Rowe, then back to LeCaire, who rides third. Wheeler fourth as they go side by side in the back of the pack. Phil Scott runs just in front of Tracy Belrose. They remain in traffic. Wheel to wheel for third place. Chad Wheeler on the inside. Jay LeCaire on the outside. They go 3 wide right in front of the leaders. David Foster is off the pace. They shuffle him wide to the outside, and everybody's going to get through. Scott takes it up the middle. Steve Miller in trouble. There's fire under the hood of the 09 car. Miller in the 00 takes it down to the infield. He was 4th overall coming into the final round. What a heartbreaker for Steve Miller as he is out of it now in the infield. Lemaire and Rowe continue to run 1 and 2. Eric Williams is around at the top of 2. Yellow flag is out. Caution for Eric Williams in the 09. 4 laps complete. Williams going north in the southbound lane, puts it under yellow. Oh, what a... Eric Williams in the 09, still not back from pit road. He's going to have to hustle. They're going next time. Here's Williams. Belrose will start nose to tail in the outside row, deep in the pack. 4 complete, 46 to go, here they come. Out of 4, green flag, Rowe is sideways, and that allows Becto to drive away. LeCaire nails him. Jay LeCaire turns Rowe around, and everybody's scattering. Whitcomb gets caught up in it. Marcia and Lowry bouncing off each other, and we are right back under yellow. Becto gets the jump in the inside lane. Becto away with the lead. Wheeler looking for the low line in second. Dave Whitcomb, Randy Potter, Jamie Fisher up the inside looking for room. Fisher looking to go to the 4th spot. Back in the pack, Scott and Belrose now are side by side. Tracy Belrose pulls alongside on the back chute as the 2 title contenders go wheel to wheel. Belrose takes it away in the outside lane. Tracy Belrose drives around Scott on the outside. The high lane moving. It is Brian Hoare, Chris Michaud, Dwayne Lanphier, and Tracy Belrose pulling up in the high line. Down low, it's Barnier, Joey LeCaire, Chuck Beatty, and Scott. Scott has seen enough of that. He's going to take it to the outside, but he is now 1 spot, making 2 behind Belrose. Chuck Beatty able to slide up in line between Belrose and Scott. And if it ended now, Tracy Belrose would win it. At the front, it's Becto. 5 car lengths up on Chad Wheeler. Jamie Fisher rides in 3rd. 4th is Dave Whitcomb. 5th belongs to Gary Cunningham. And 6th is Randy Potter. Brian Hoare, 7th. Chris Michaud is 8th. Todd Stone, 9th. Dwayne Lanphier, 10th. Then Belrose, Beatty, and Scott. So Phil Scott now with 1 job only to put the crosshairs on Tracy Belrose and try and run her down. Jamie Fisher around the outside of Chad Wheeler takes over 2nd place. Fisher, who came in well back in the running order, 15th place in the overall, trying to gain some ground. Dave Whitcomb is off the pace. Whitcomb's day going from bad to worse as he runs slowly on the back straightaway. Tracy Belrose once again on the outside. Whoa, bobbles a bit in 2. Chuck Beatty able to dive underneath her as they battle for position. Belrose and Dwayne Lanphier trying to run the outside line. Lanphier drives around Todd Stone. That's the battle for 8th. Lanphier goes to 8th. Belrose now on the outside 9th. And Phil Scott is right back on her bumper again. Scott gets around Chuck Beatty. Now he tries to close in on Belrose. Unless something unbelievable happens, whoever finishes in front, Belrose or Scott, wins the Milk Bowl. 15 laps complete, 35 remaining. At the front, it's Peter Becto. Fisher rides 5 car lengths back in 2nd. 3rd is Chad Wheeler. Gary Cunningham 4th. 5th to Brian Hoare. 6th is Michaud. Randy Potter. Dwayne Lanphier. Tracy Belrose, Phil Scott, and Chuck Beatty. Lanphier running a convoy right now for Belrose and Scott. He'll punch a hole to the inside of the Randy Potter car. Potter tries to squeeze him in 1, but Lanphier won't give it up. Dwayne Lanphier drives to the inside. He will take over 8th place now. Belrose looking to follow him through and take the escort. She is right where she needs to be right now. That is in front of Phil Scott. Lanphier moves up another notch. She is 8th. Belrose now 9th. Scott to the bottom on Potter. Can he make it in time? Potter trying to shut the door in turn 1. Holds him off for the moment. Phil Scott unable to fill the hole. So now Belrose has 2 spots in hand, but Scott goes to the bottom on Potter. Phil Scott, no question about what he has to do. He has to catch Belrose and pass her. 20 laps are complete. 30 remaining. It is Fecteau and Fisher at the front of the pack. 5 back to Chad Wheeler as he leads a 4-car draft. Gary Cunningham in 4th. Brian Hoare 5th. 6th to Chris Michaud. 7th is Lanphier. 8th is Belrose. Scott is 9th, but he's feeling the heat from Chuck Beatty now. Beatty had a wheel inside for position coming off 4, but they bumped, and Beatty was forced to back out of it. Tracy Belrose looking to the outside on Dwayne Lanphier. Belrose has decided it's time to go. She's going to take a shot at Lanphier on the front stretch. Around the outside, couldn't quite get it done, and here comes Scott closing in. Belrose trying to run the outside. Scott coming back to the inside. This could be the battle for the Milk Bowl Championship. Scott with a wheel to the inside on Belrose. Down the back straightaway. Halfway this time, and they're wheel to wheel now. Wheel to wheel for the spot. Belrose on the outside by inches had it. Phil Scott has reeled her in. Now he's got to put her away. It is Scott on the inside. Belrose on the outside. Ford and Chevrolet dead even at the stripe for the Milk Bowl Championship. They have battled all summer long, back and forth, and now they'll battle for the Milk Bowl. It is Scott by half a car length. Phil Scott takes it away in turn 4. Belrose now trying to hold off Chuck Beatty. The track champion beginning to fade in the outside lane. Beatty is underneath her with 28 complete. Tracy Belrose now has to circle the wagons. The car may be going away. Phil Scott on the back bumper of Lanphier. Belrose fighting tooth and nail to try and hold off Chuck Beatty. At the front there, single file, Fecteau, Fisher, Wheeler, Cunningham, Hoare, and Michaud. Then Lanphier, Scott, Beatty by a nose over Belrose. 30 laps complete, 20 remaining. 20 laps to go, and right now it is Phil Scott in the driver's seat for the Milk Bowl Championship. Jamie Fisher comes to the high lane for the lead in 4, trying to challenge Peter Fecteau. Chris Michaud to the outside will drive around Brian Hoare. Fecteau on the inside, Fisher on the outside, neither one in the running for the overall. Fisher way sideways, nearly had the wall off 4. Dives to the inside now. Look out, he's into the infield, sideways again. Jamie Fisher driving the wheels off it right now. Cunningham is loose in 4. He dirt tracks and hangs onto it. Tracy Belrose continues to run the outside on Chuck Beatty, but she needs 2 spots to win the Milk Bowl. Phil Scott is in the driver's seat. Belrose gives up the fight, drops in behind Beatty. If it ended now, it would be Phil Scott by 2 points over Belrose. Fecteau, Fisher, and Wheeler at the front. Chris Michaud is up to 4th. He's driven around Brian Hoare and Gary Cunningham. But the battle for the championship with 15 to go belongs to Phil Scott. Down the back straightaway, Scott, then Chuck Beatty and Tracy Belrose. For one of the few times in the 2000 season, Belrose was not able to get the job done in the outside lane. Pulled up to try and pass Dwayne Lanphier and could not do it. That opened the door for Phil Scott. But it's not over yet. 13 to go. Scott with a rearview mirror full of Chuck Beatty. Tracy Belrose right behind Beatty has to be praying that the 4-time champion can muscle his way underneath Phil Scott. Chris Michaud beginning to fly on the outside. He's running for 3rd now. Michaud on the outside of Chad Wheeler. Looking looking for third place in the segment. He'll take it at the start-finish line. Phil Scott right where he needs to be. He does not need to pass another car to win the Milk Bowl. This time by 10 laps to go for Phil Scott. Bechto, Fisher, and Michaud, the top three. Scott is not done. He goes to the outside. Phil Scott trying to put the exclamation point on it. He passes Lanphier. Phil Scott now with 3 in hand. Chuck Beatty will go to the high line on Lanphier. Belrose dives low on Beatty. She's going to take anything she can get now. Laps are winding down. It's 8 to go. And Phil Scott is on his way to the Milk Bowl. Chris Michaud wants to win the segment. He's on the outside of Fisher for second, closing in on Bechto. Chris Michaud riding the rail in the Chevrolet, pulls up on Bechto for the lead. The top 4 all running the ACT spec motor. Michaud at the line has it. Chris Michaud takes over the lead. Bechto now back to second. Fisher is third. Chad Wheeler, Brian Hoare, Gary Cunningham, and Phil Scott. 5 to go to the Milk Bowl for Scott. He now has 3 spots over Tracy Belrose. Out of turn. Oh, we got trouble. Mike Rowe is in the wall on the front stretch. Fisher and Wheeler, or Fisher and Hoare rather, Wheeler and Cunningham. Here they come. To the line. No go. No green. No start. Down to the line they come. This time they're together. They've got the green. Side by side into turn number 1. It is Bechto on the outside lane. Dwayne Lanphier driving around Scott. Belrose has got a hope yet. Here comes Belrose with a wheel up to the outside of Scott trying to make a move. They've got Scott pinned behind Chad Wheeler. And here comes Belrose. She's got a wheel up on Scott. It'll be 3 to go. Scott throws her wide and holds the position. It was do or die, and Phil Scott said, no, you're not going around. Trouble in turn 1. Dave Foster is loose. Here they come looking for the 2 to go. Bechto and Brian Hoare now for the win. Scott is in front of Belrose, right where he needs to be. Here comes Hoare down the back chute, puts a wheel up on Bechto. White flag coming out. Brian Hoare takes the lead in the 45. Bechto, Michaud, Fisher, and Cunningham. And Phil Scott, with a lap to go, is going to win the Milk Bowl. Down the back straightaway for the final time. The 37th annual Vermont Chevy Dealers Milk Bowl belongs to Phil Scott in the 14. Hoare wins the segment. Scott wins the Milk Tour Championship. Phil Scott wins his 2nd Milk Bowl. What a day at the road. You cannot ask for a better finish. Phil Scott, Tracy Belrose, and Dwayne Lanphier, your top 3 for the Vermont Chevy Dealers Milk Bowl. What a race.
He drove a great race. He did everything he needed to do to win it. And he and Tracy Belrose have given us probably the greatest Milk Bowl we've ever had. What a race they have performed. So as they come out, let's give them a great round of applause, each and every one of them who have been. And here is Dwayne Lanphier, who has finished 3rd. Dwayne, what a great race you have driven today.
I tell you, I'll take 3rd. That's a win to me after the year I've had. I've had a great car all year. This is the first time that we've had to chase it. In 11 races, we haven't adjusted. Today we adjusted all day. I fought for every position. And if I have to lose to Phil and Tracy, 3rd is a win.
All right. What a great sportsman. Dwayne Lanphier, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Tracy Belrose, 2nd place. Get his hat fixed. Tracy Belrose, what a wonderful run. Getting a big hug from Dwayne Lanphier with this finish. Wow, what a show.
Yeah, and I think that first segment bit me. We needed that position, we needed that win, and I let the car get in the way, but, you know, he has just as much right on the racetrack as we do. But, heck, my first top 3 in the Milk Bowl. Qualified the first day. We had one hell of a year, so I'm excited.
All right, what a great run for you. Let's hear it for Tracy Belrose, ladies and gentlemen. What a show she gave you. And now just about ready to clamber out of his car. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2000 Milk Bowl winner, Phil Scott. All right, get him up here. Get him right up here right now. Phil, front and center. Well, you've done it twice. Congratulations. What a great race you performed today.
It was a great day. Yeah, the guys gave me a great car. You know, that makes all the difference in the world. It's not just the driver. It's about 75% car, and they gave me the 75% today. So had a lot of luck to go along with it. So the extra 10% that I brought with it, we're here. So it was a great day.
A crash early today in practice. You had to change one whole side in the rear, and you were very concerned. It really came back.
Yeah, like I said, it's the crew. You know, it's 100% the crew. Without them, I'd be nothing.
Well, you certainly would. That's not true. We know what a great driver you are, and you certainly have proven it again today. And let's get the presentation.
On behalf of the Vermont Chevy dealers, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, you got to drink the milk. You love the milk?
Yes, I do.
Doesn't he sound like a politician? Oh, my gosh. And now he's really got that uniform engraved. And now here she is, ladies and gentlemen, a genuine Vermont beauty coming forward. What, David? And she's frothing at the mouth to meet him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Oh, my God. He may make a great senator, but she doesn't care for him. All right, Annie, what's wrong with her?
I don't know. She's probably scared of that smell rubber around.
Oh, I see. All right, well, wait, Dwayne Lampier knows how to do this. Dwayne's kissed a lot of them. All right, yes. All right, did everybody get that? Is everybody all right with that, or you need to have him do it again? Oh, God. She is, what'd you say, Moody?
Cows don't like politicians.
Yeah, even cows don't like politicians. Oh, God. Annie Burke has brought Vermonica here. She's a Ayrshire, right?
Yeah, she's a registered Ayrshire.
Registered.
Yeah.
Well, that makes a big difference to Scott, you can be sure.
I'm sure it don't.
Yeah. All right. Would you just, you know, scratch your ears or do something, Phil, like senators do? Hey, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Tom Curley for being here today. Come on down and meet Veronica, our genuine Vermont beauty, Tracy Belrose, Brian Hoare, who won that third and final segment. Let's get him over here if we can for a moment. Boy, that's got to be disillusioning. He tried so hard to win it 3 times in a row. Was not to happen today. And there are the top 3 this afternoon. Come on down in the pit area. It's the end of a long, hard year. And we thank all of you for being such good fans. It's been a lengthy day today, we realize, but what a great race we've had. And here we are with Miss Vermonica, Tracy Belrose, Dwayne Lampier with 3rd, Tracy Belrose 2nd, and Phil Scott running for Senate from Washington County here in the state of Vermont, wins his 2nd Milk Bowl. Let's see if we can find, here he is. Brian, what happened?
Well, it wasn't a pretty day, I guess. That's the best I can say. You know, we had a couple problems there in the first segment. I think that led to us into the second segment. We ran the same 4 set of tires, same 4 tires in the first segment and second segment, and it didn't really work for us. You know, we finally changed the tires. We made a few adjustments. We weren't 100% sure because we made so many adjustments in that second segment. We weren't 100% sure where our chassis was at. We changed those tires, made a couple guesses, and the car went much better. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it went a lot better in that third segment finally. So it felt good. I'll tell you what, though, this championship feels awesome. I mean, these guys work great. I know I sound like every other race car driver out there, but I'll tell you what, it's been an awesome year.
Don't you have a great crew? I mean, you are a great driver, and everyone here recognizes that. But those people that work for you, they've worked all day, 2 segments down a little. They just kept digging, and they gave you the equipment where you could come back and win the 3rd segment and win the championship.
Yeah, you know, I certainly made them work hard enough this weekend. You know, it didn't go exactly as planned. We started off as planned, but that's the way racing is. But year long, when we look at our overall scheme of things, You know, we had an awesome year. I mean, our finishes in the features were always up front. They were mostly all top 10s, top 5s, and that's what you got to do to run the championship. And you know, we really wanted to do this. We've run a Dodge now for several years. Everybody said our dominance was due to the Dodge. You know, I'll still argue to this day the dominance was, we had those tires figured out. You know, if we were still running on last year's tires, that's the same car as my last year's car. Just got a different body and a different motor on it. And it feels good, I'll tell you what. The other thing, you know, my crew chief really kind of wanted to bring the Dodge out for this last race and try to run the 200 pounds heavy and whatnot. I said, you know, I don't want to do it. I said, I kind of wanted to finish the year in this car right here because this car is 9 years old. It's the same car that I've won all my championships with. The car itself has got some history, and I'll tell you what, I'm not so sure I don't want to retire it after this race. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So we had a hell of a year.
Congratulations, and thank you for all you've done for racing here in Vermont. You are a tribute to the sport. Brian Hoare, who is the champion and has driven such a magnificent race in his third and final segment, just didn't give up. Over here to congratulate Phil Scott for winning the Milk Bowl and stopping him from his effort to be the first man to ever win it 3 times. Well, you've been a wonderful audience. You've been very patient. We hope you'll come down and perhaps have a restorative with us now that the race is over. Thank you for coming, and thank you for being part of Thunder Road this year. A magnificent finish, and Dwayne Lamphere finally has one turned around, drove a great race today, and finds himself in the 3rd spot for the year 2000 Milk Bowl. Miss Tracy Belrose proves again what an incredibly good driver she is as she worked her way through and finishes 2nd overall. And Phil Scott, running for senator from Washington County, comes up with a win that in our book is just as big as winning in November. If you'd like to meet him, please come down. The pits are now open for your inspection, and we'd love to meet you. The drivers are there that have won in all 3 classes. All 3 classes have worked hard all year to give you the best show possible. And if you're going home, keep the dial on WDEV, AM 550, FM 96.1, and hear the final moments of this great race. It's on WDEV, AM 550, and FM 96.1. So for Tom Curley, thank you for being with us in the year 2000. Took a little longer than we intended, but you certainly got a great day of racing for money's worth and then some. Come on down, meet all those guys that won, and we look forward to seeing you in the year 2001. Been a great audience today. Much appreciated. Be very careful on the way home, and be patient in the parking lot. A lot of folks here today, so do be patient.